Hard Talk. Real Talk on the Street 919 FM. Two.
Run from their attack. That is why I'm still saying, time to stand up and be counted. Our young girls, they're being hunted, not for jobs by institutions, but by clubs for prostitution. While from you guys, some are ranging on the seas, cargo exchanging in the Gulf, drugs, guns, and women, and the Coast Guard cannot stop them till they go. The time is
News from the street, 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good afternoon. It's time for your news at noon on the street 919 FM, courtesy C Champion. In the headlines, no screening of nominees for the UNC this week as the party prepares for 2 debates in Parliament. Southwest Regional Health debunks reports of alleged COVID-19 patients in San Fernando Hospital, and in news overseas, police arrest serial rapist in northern Nigerian town. And with the details, I am Jason Shields. Deputy Leader of the United National Congress, David Lee, said that given the opposition is preparing for 2 heavy debates in Parliament this week, there will be no screening of nominees. He added that no new candidates will be announced as the party's Thursday night virtual meeting has been postponed because of the observance of Corpus Christi. The party to this point has only announced 10 candidates for the upcoming elections, despite the constant calls for the election day to be called. The People's National Movement have announced 21 candidates thus far, and screening to complete the slate of candidates for the 41 seats are ongoing. Speaking of the People's National Movement, one of their nominees for the Arima constituency, Penelope Beckles-Robinson, is returning home, whether she gets a flight or not, or exemption to return home in time for screening, according to sources close to her. The party will be screening nominees for Arima, La Brea, Toko Sangre Grande, Lupino Bonaire West, and Mearu on Saturday at the PNM's South office. Mistress Beckles-Robinson is currently in New York City, where she is the country's permanent representative at the United Nations. She was nominated along with incumbent MP Anthony Garcia and executive member Dr. Hilary Bernard. On Tuesday afternoon, the Southwest Regional Health Authority refuted reports that there are 2 alleged cases of COVID-19 at the San Fernando Teaching Hospital. The authority said the details contained in the social media report on Trio TT are inaccurate and non-reflective of the true nature of the communications amongst medical professionals at the institution. Patients and clients are asked to contact the authority's customer service center for any matter in relation to healthcare at 87-SWRHA or 877-9742. The SWRHA is reminding the public that the only authentic source of information on the national statistics regarding COVID-19 is the Ministry of Health. In other news, a police officer who was hit by a car on Sunday night during a police operation in Endeavour is still warded at the Eric Williams Medical Sciences Complex in serious condition. At around 8:55 p.m. on Sunday, the officer was struck by a Hyundai Tucson while he was on the shoulder at the Uriah Butler Highway in the vicinity of Extra Plaza. The officer was part of the group of officers who were attempting to intercept two men following a report of a home invasion earlier that evening in Freeport. The driver of the Tucson drove into the shoulder and accelerated and came in contact with the officer. The driver of the vehicle is expected to be charged and brought to before a Shogunas magistrate before the end of the week. Finally, in news overseas, a man in a northern Nigerian town has been arrested on Tuesday after he was suspected of raping 40 people over a period of 1 year. A mother in the town caught the man in her child's bedroom. According to police, he was caught by neighbors who gave chase after he attempted to run away from the scene. The police said a spate of rapes included an 80-year-old woman and children under the age of 10. The town is in the state of Kano and 85 kilometers north of Kano City, making it difficult for police to access. The chief of the town, Armando Au, said the arrest was a welcome development. And that was a look at your news to 12 noon on the street 919 FM. As we recap the headlines, no screening of nominees for the UNC this week as they prepare for 2 debates in Parliament. The Southwest Regional Health debunks report of alleged COVID-19 patients at the San Fernando General Hospital. And in news overseas, police arrest serial rapist in northern Nigeria town. Stay tuned for more news on the street 919 FM. We have one final major newscast coming up at 4 p.m. I am Jason Shields. Do have a good afternoon.
News from the street. News from the street. 919fm.com.
This is my voice. hotel. Who built fire and steel with a shoplifter's seal and Lord look the thief instead. Who promised the world, but if truth be told, but honesty on the shelf. For without any shame, they want all their name is to help and to serve themselves. Be the doctor or lawyer, their greed knows no cure. For just like Oliver, they so twist, they always want more. Help me descend the road from the righteous, build up from the thief, be trustworthy and conscious from those who will cause us grief. Oh yeah, the morally bankrupt, in their mouth truth dies like flies. Save us from the corrupt, restore hope in our children's eyes. This is my voters' prayer. God, we lean on your guidance. Oh yeah, hear my voters' prayer. We need wise men of experience. This is my voters' prayer. My simple supplication. Oh yeah, hear my voters' prayer. Shower your blessings on my nation. Oh yeah, I'm ready. Oh yeah, I'm ready. We need a leader more sure to keep us secure when wolves are at the door. To show us the light, who knows wrong from right, will fight to protect the poor. Blessed with wisdom beyond, whose word is his bond. Temptation cannot shake. Who like a rock will stand amid sinking sand. All for the nation's sake. Yes, a leader like Moses to set his people free. One who peels and exposes Pharisees with their hypocrisy. Help me descend the road from the righteous, honest men from the thief, those blessed with wisdom, from who will cause this country grief. Yeah, yeah. Morally bankrupt, how the truth they don't bear. Save us from the corrupt. Time for all this pestilence to end. Yeah. This is my voters' prayer. We lean on your guidance. Oh yeah, yeah, my voters' prayer. We need a man of experience. Oh, this is my voters' prayer. My most humble supplication. Yeah, my voters' prayer. Shower your blessings on this nation. This is my voters' prayer. Oh yeah, my voters' prayer. Yeah, my voters' prayer. Supplication. Oh yeah, this is my voters' prayer. Oh yeah, voters' prayer. Yeah, my voters' prayer. Shower your blessings on the nation. Oh yeah, I'm ready. Oh yeah, I'm
All right, so I'm back with you, Trinidad and Tobago.
in this heaven.
And today I have in the studio.
Crime where man's heart is hard like stone.
All right, so just now, I don't want to put you up, so I don't want... Oh, you want to get up? All right, so nobody don't have to see it. We don't want nobody see it here. All right. So just know, we're going to make sure that you don't get fobbed.
Where anything goes with wolf in sheep clothes, and honest man can't be found. In the midst of this madness, when everything fails, save us from the blindness, from my eyes, remove the scales. Help me discern the road from the righteous, honest men from the thief, those blessed with a vision from those who cause mad country grief.
Right, Trinidad and Tobago. So, you're going to get the program very interesting now. And I still have my two guests in studio, but I have another guest. Well, he ain't no guest really, yeah, but he's a guest really in this segment. And it's a young man, and I was sharing with you guys just now, or earlier on, that there are young persons who don't vote. They don't see the importance of it. They don't think that they should. And we have a live scenario that we're going to bring to you now. We have a young man in studio who don't think that voting is important. So what? Before you give your reasoning, we will let the live build up a little bit. I want the live build up. I need people to jump on the live. If you're coming, I'll bring some. Just now.
Hands always in the till. Who built fire and steel with a shoplifter's seal, and Lord, let the thief instead. Who promised the world, but if truth be.
So we need to build up the live because I need you all to come on the live and listen and hear from a young person why he don't believe in voting. All right? So I have my two guests still in studio, and they heard him. They heard he gave them live one-on-one experience what he think about voting. All right? So you all heard what he had to say.
Yeah, we heard what he said. I'm very anxious. I want everybody to come on. Young people as well.
Yeah, we need the youth to
young
come
people
on.
for real to come on. I want everybody to be listening right now. The whole of Trinidad and Tobago. And I know it's reaching a lot of young people because I'm seeing a lot of young people on the live right now. So I want a lot of young people to join.
Let me tell you why they need to join in. There are a lot of young people who might be in the politics, like my boy Sean.
Yeah.
And this is a good live experience for them to hear the mic, because you see, if you're hanging around people who saying the same thing, you wouldn't understand how to deal with somebody who not saying what you saying.
Exactly.
Right. So we taking people now out of the cocoon of. No, just now. Wait, just now.
We need a leader more sure to keep us secure when wolves are at the door, to show us the light who knows.
So I needed to share the live, and I want you all to hear the views of a youth who, and Trinidad and Tobago. All right, so let me, in the meanwhile, while you're waiting for him to come back, let's take some calls to hear how much young persons are listening and how much persons are waiting to hear what this young man have to say. All right? Yeah. So, somebody, this person look like your family. They say you're reading the scripts like a boss. I feel someone. All right. So, in the meanwhile, before we go to the phone lines, read the script that you all have there for me.
AD Lib available now. The wait is over. Soca Prison, the movie. Be the first to catch this Caribbean blockbuster filled with both laughter and excitement. For your viewing pleasure, simply go to www.caribbeancyberstream.com or www.socaflix.com. Use the hashtag SocaPrison on all social media platforms and win free merchandise with From all your favorite soca stars, this is the turn you don't want to miss. Hashtag Soca Prison.
Laundronet. The laundry people at Crown Point have missed you and they can't wait to sanitize your clothes. Operating with the new normal with all protocols from the Ministry of Health. We are pleased to provide you with our new curbside service. Just call 630-0007. I quote 639-0007 or WhatsApp 684-9364. The household name behind successful families stands with you in the COVID-19 fight to wash and iron your clothes. Laundronet. Sanitize is our first name.
Top on bonus. Get closer to your loved ones from home. Now when you top up online, you get 20% extra credit free. Just visit BeMobileTopUp.com or use the BeMobile Top Up app. Debit and credit cards accepted. To find out about all the ways we are here to help you, visit BeMobileCares.com. Be home with BeMobile.
Be home and be connected. Non-stop with double data for postpaid. If you're a BeMobile postpaid customer, you will receive 2 times the data on your plan for 1 month. It's just one more way we are helping our customers to stay in touch during this time. To learn more, visit BeMobileCares.com. Be home with BeMobile.
Free international text. Stay at home. Stay in contact no matter the distance. For the next month, all BeMobile customers can enjoy free international text to anywhere in the world. To find out about all the ways we are here to help you, stay home. Be home with BeMobile with BeMobileCares.com.
Stay in and always stay connected with your $20 Bly from BeMobile. If you're a prepaid customer with credit of $2 or less, simply dial star 500 $ for a $20 Bly top up. To find out about all other ways we are here to help you, please visit BeMobileCares.com. Be home with BeMobile.
Right. So we have our guest in studio, and this is the man that is going to send up the live. Make the live go crazy now. So share the live showing, share the live. Mr. Pierre, share the live. All the young people on the program, share the live. Let me see. I have a voice note here. Let me see if there's a voice note from a young person.
Morning, Pastor Google. Good program as usual. Just this morning, I saying to myself, I was just thinking that, that is a problem that a lot of people have within the PNM, where sometimes I find like we doesn't want to hear other people's opinion, And me personally, as much as I support the PNM, I love to hear other people's opinion because it makes me understand how they're thinking and it makes me understand how to counteract them and where they're coming from exactly. As much as I support the PNM, I love to hear other people's opinion. Good program.
Beautiful. Well, he's here. The star of the moment is here. So you all have to share the live. Tell people to come on the live and listen to this young man who says that he's not voting. And he's going to share why he doesn't believe in voting. All right? So we have a young man in the studio. I'm not going to let him talk until we see more people come on Facebook, share the live, and tell somebody that you need to hear a young man who's 22 years old. 22. We have a 22-year-old who doesn't believe that he should vote. And that is who you want to hear from. The other 2 young persons in the studio, they are going to vote. They believe that they should vote. They believe that that is their democratic right. But this 22-year-old, and he realized I take it down but told me because I don't want to scare him and I don't want him to make him feel as though I'm going to come down on him. But this 22-year-old said he's not voting. He said leaving that for them, the other 2 young people to do. Only go and enjoy yourself with voting. And me ain't voting nobody. He don't care about them thing. You understand? He don't care, he says. But he's going to explain himself. and we're going to give him a chance to, but you need to come on the live and you need to share the live because you need to hear how the youth, a young man, and you know, I ain't going to say, I want to say from a marginal seat, I want to say, but I ain't saying nothing. All right, but I need you to share the live. All right, people are coming on. Thank you very much, Mr. Jason and Carol. All right, so all the persons who are joining us, share the live because you all need to hear this young man, you know. All right, I have a person. I hope it's a young person on the phone. Eh? Hello, good morning. Good afternoon, sorry.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, sir. I want to ask you,
the young man ain't talk. The man ain't talk yet. You want to ask him a question? You had to hear why it is he don't want. But you even give the boy a chance to say he reason yet to ask him a question.
All right. Okay, I'll be sure. All
right.
I will call back.
Thank you. All right. We give the boy know what the mic even get cold in the head yet. You want to ask him a question? That's all. Yeah?
He's excited.
Yeah, he's excited. All right, so the life is building, man. We gonna have a little something there. Yeah. Lazy man, I don't bring you all a lofting, boy. You give him a little live light.
People like back and forth.
No, people don't like this. Is not no back and forth.
People like back and forth in the sense of they just don't want to hear one side. They want to hear the both sides. They want to hear the challenge. They want to get the full understanding.
Hey, look, my neighbor join on.
I understand.
Hey, good afternoon, ma'am. I'm glad that you're joining, young lady. I'm happy that you are here. You should be hearing this. Right, so we're getting ready to hear from this young man. So seeing that the numbers are going up and he is already sitting in studio, I'm going to give him an opportunity to share.
All right.
You see, Michael?
Yeah, go ahead, talk to me.
No must let you can talk to you.
Yeah, talk to me.
Now you share with Trinidad and Tobago why you think you should not vote. Or why you don't think you should vote.
All right, so before I even get into that, I just want to say that this is not my way of telling people not to vote. This is not to say voting is bad or not voting is good or anything like that. This is just my take on why I don't vote. You understand? All right, so firstly, in my life, in things that I have done, places that I have gone, it never required any sort of government assistance in the sense of, now I know you're going to jump in at me, so in the sense of
let me stop.
Going directly to like a government office and asking for anything.
All right,
I am a young entrepreneur.
All right, so stop.
Go ahead, talk to me.
I don't want you to talk to the nation like how we just have our conversations. I am not. This is a youth show. I should have the least to say. All right. These two young persons are the young persons who are going to be interacting with you.
Okay. All right.
And we are going to allow the young persons who are listening on the outside to interact with you.
All right.
So don't interact as though you're saying, well, I know how you just, and I know you, and I know you, and I know you. No. We just have our little chat, our little banter, our little discussion.
All right.
So you don't bring in your discussion or your discourse based on how it relate to me.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right. Yeah. As I was saying, I am a young entrepreneur. I am a registered graphic designer and I work here as a graphic designer. Do it part-time. Well, yeah, freelance at the side, right? I just get it on my own, basically. I don't require any sort of government assistance to do so. If the government was to shut down today or tomorrow, it's me alone. You understand? So I do not necessarily need, like to say, reading my finger to vote for a certain government party doesn't affect my lifestyle in any way.
Let me just ask one thing I speak. So is it that you don't care about policies? That's what you're saying?
I mean, I do not have knowledge of any that affect me directly. You understand? Me personally, the way I see it, if you look at it from the standpoint I look at it from, right? The Bible says that the leaders of the country is placed there by God, and God will not forsake his own. And I consider myself to be a child of God. So then it's not necessary for me to say, well, God want this one or God want that one. Whoever is there is there.
We're going for a break and come back. Seeing that you're bringing God, I got to come in.
Let's talk on the street. The official station that defends the nation.
This Saturday on Iwer Stage. Yo, what up, friends? It's your boy Stargram here, and you see this coming Saturday, the 13th of June. It's all about yours truly, Ahmed Stargram, heading down to Iwer Stage. Yes, Iwer Stage for the first time ever Chutney Clash. You heard it, the first time ever Chutney Clash. Iwer Stage, that's this coming Saturday, the 13th of June. I'm going to be singing against my sister in the business, Kavita Ramkiswin, the Chutney Empress. So we're going to be live from 8 p.m. on Facebook, Street 919 FM and 101.7 Facebook page. You all keep it locked. Don't you miss it. This coming Saturday from 8 p.m. Yours truly, Instagram, Kavita Ramkiswin. See you.
Hey guys, this is Igil Kavita Ramkiswin, your Chutney Empress, and on Saturday, June 13th, I am coming to Iwer Stage on 919. We're having something called a Chutney Clash. And guess who I'm up against? Ahmed Stargram. That's my boy, you know. But you see, Saturday is no mercy. We starting at 8, so don't be late. It's 2 Chutney Soca finalists ripping it up on one stage. The vibe's real nice. Don't miss it, you know.
Streaming live on Instagram at Iwer George, Facebook Neil Iwer George, and YouTube Iwer TV. It's Iwer Stage.
Get interactive with the Street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our show.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
This is Wayne Delamore, Head Consultant and Director of Natural Health Solution. With over 15 years of experience in clinical nutrition and microscopy, we specialize in early detection and prevention. We incorporate evidence-based nutrition and science-driven analysis. Tune in to our educational program every Wednesday right here on the Street 91.9 FM. For appointments, call 222-2189 or 304-5816. At Natural Health Solutions, we offer a natural solution to healthy living.
Join Wayne Delamore on Wednesdays from 9:15 a.m. to 9:45 a.m. right here on the Street 919 FM.
With changes in operations due to COVID-19, over 10,000 TNTech customers have signed up to pay their bill online and receive bills by email. Commercial and residential customers, do business with TNTech online today. Sign up at www.ttec.co.tt/CWA.
Check the supermarket and buy a prepaid kit. Still need to get help. Simply install yourself. Time for activation. WhatsApp with no hesitation. Get 15 days free and HBO for 50 more. Turn on Direct TV. Easy as get your prepaid TV. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Turn on Direct TV. Easy as get your prepaid TV. It's easy as 1, 2, 3.
Easy as 1, 2, 3 to get Direct TV prepaid. Buy your kit in store. WhatsApp 390-3288. Visit directtvcaribbean.com to activate. Turn on no drama TV with Direct TV.
Turn on Direct TV.
Enagic changed your water, change your life. Enagic water purifier, one machine, 5 types of water. Enagic makes strong Kangen water with an 11.5 pH. Kangen water with 8.5 to 9.5 pH, healthy drinking and cooking water. Clean water with 7.0 pH. Beauty water for skin, hair, and plants with a 6.0 pH. Strong acid water with a 2.5 pH. This water is known to disinfect, kill viruses and bacteria. Listen to the Street 919 FM with Pastor Alkaline John every Tuesday from 11:05 a.m. to noon and every Wednesday from 8:05 p.m. to 9 p.m. as he talks to you weekly about how to improve your quality of life through purifying and drinking water. For more information, call or WhatsApp Pastor John at 516-286-7079.
Talk your talk, but we know talk. Come talk with us. The Street 919 FM.
All right. All right, Trinidad and Tobago, so I am back with you. Let me say hello to Mr. Kareem Marcel. Kareem, this is an interesting discussion. I know you're going to be very much interested in.
In this prevalent time of hatred and crime, where man's heart is hard like stone, where avarice and greed exceed human need, Lord, I approach your throne.
I thought I would have been a devil's advocate today, but we had a real man in studio, boy. We had a real man in studio. So, Trinidad and Tobago, we'll be back with you. Share the live, the Street 919 FM. Come on, ask your questions, and ask questions that would, somewhat have him, answering the questions. I want to say it, but I have to be careful, Robin. I don't want him to be scared, all right? But ask him.
Come.
Right, ask him questions. All right. Someone is saying what that person said up there. I want you to read this statement here.
Why Cambridge Analytica was successful.
No, read it.
So a person said that's why Cambridge Analytica was successful. Parents not teaching their children at home. They think the school alone is responsible for teaching their children.
Right. Was the other statement underneath there by Miss Okini?
He might not really want his image out there because he might not want to be shown off to others that his business is as profitable as it is. He might be the one youth that has money but act as if he does not have much.
Right. Very good. Making you out. That is good. Yeah. So we're taking messages off of Facebook. Young people, you can join us on Facebook. You can also send us your voice note on 771-1791 to the youth, 771-1791. And we will take your calls in a little bit. So we have less than 2 hours. All right? Because we're finishing at 2 o'clock. So this is where the air gets rare. All right? So to our non-voter, our person who don't believe that he should vote. So you're saying that you don't think that you should vote because you don't think that it does anything for you.
Yeah, basically.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, or they could come at me.
No. You go ahead. Because we now coming back, so you want to give the people a little idea and a background of what we're talking about. So you believe that you shouldn't vote, and you're giving your reasons why.
Right. So as I said, it was a personal. That's a personal thing. This is not to convince anybody not to vote. All you do, all you have to do. Right? Everybody can live their own life. Me personally, I don't see it necessary. A lot of the people who are commenting are PNM people because I know this is PNM supporters that support the show. PNM is in power, so I do not get why they are so hostile.
Nobody's hostile.
Right? Anyway, yeah. So just as I was saying from before, I have my business going on. I am successful. My business was running since. Well, I won't say since the UNC was in power, but it started around that time, and it is well on the way now. So, as I said, it is not like a government influence thing, right? It's just me. I doing my thing, and that is what it is. And I will continue to do my thing no matter who is in power. PNM or UNC, neither of them does affect my business.
So you said nothing affects your business.
Yeah.
Is it that you are saying that you're leaving it to we all who vote to make a decision, and it doesn't matter who we pick because you don't get affected by it? So is it that the policies that are placed by government doesn't affect you? Because I don't know if you're aware of the policies that is around us, that is in our country. So is it that policy, you don't see the importance of the policy that our government make?
I mean, our country, they have different stuff with, in comparison to other countries, where policies and things are in place. The fact that a man could go out on the road and sell something alone will show you that, right? But the way I see it is, if things go in a kind of way where my business can't run, I just adapt and I move on to something else. But for the wider population, like people who find it necessary to vote, they vote, they do what they have to do. Me personally, I still don't find it necessary. At the day that I do though, I might vote. But as of right now, I don't.
Let me ask you this. You just said something there that jumped out at me. The day that you find it necessary, you may vote. What would make you find it necessary?
When I find like I cannot maneuver the way that I would like, and one party stands for that, and one is against it, then obviously I would go to the party that stands for that.
Okay, so you're still talking vague there. Give us an idea. All right, so you're saying that right now you're not voting, but you would vote if a party... If you cannot maneuver, if you can't function, if your business can't function.
But earlier on he said he will adapt, so... I want because it's vague as well too, and I want some clarity. The reason why we are asking questions and not just telling you why I should vote is because I'm a person, I want to understand your perspective, and I respect your perspective as a young person, but I also want to hear from you because I have been relating with other young persons because I have friends who didn't see the importance of voting and didn't see the importance of our government,
right?
And now they are voting. Now they are probably more enthusiastic than me.
Right.
So I just want to hear from you as well as Pastor Google. If you could just clarify your statements.
So now voting is, for somebody to vote, they have to choose a side. Right? They have to choose a side based on what they present to you. If at the point one side is presenting something that I agree with and the other side is coming to say, okay, we are going to get rid of this, and what they are looking to get rid of is something that would affect me personally, then I would vote for the other side. The side that would allow me to, as I said, maneuver as usual.
I have a question. Are you a part of a voting household?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, well, it appears, Pastor Google, I don't want to sound judgmental, but it appears as if, well, a floating voter we have right now. Because he said he will not vote earlier on, and then he's saying now in the ending, well, if I am getting affected personally, then I will vote.
Okay.
And that is understandable. It's okay to be a floating voter.
Right.
But is you seeing the importance as not just benefiting yourself, but benefiting a country?
All right. Yeah? So okay. All right. All right. So this has reached to, and for most people, it comes down to personal. For most persons,
precisely,
it comes down to what I benefit from this. All right. Where if you talk to these two young persons, it wouldn't, to them, they wouldn't say what I benefiting, or they would say
right.
what is the nation going to benefit from this. So some persons look at it, okay, what is the policies for the country, and there are some persons who say, what is the policies for me? So you have said to this nation today that you prefer to hear on both sides what are their policies that will affect you as an individual, right? And so you're seeing that if someone comes on a platform and presents a policy that will affect you personally, right, in a good way, and the other person says, well, if they do that, I will make sure I will not support it. You're saying that you're going to support the person who was putting something in place for you.
But that is only if it comes down to having to vote, eh?
Pastor Google, and I saw someone made a comment, and it also brought a reminder to me. It said, you can just scroll, it said, this young man, right there, needs to know that one man's spending is another man's earning. Economy operations is a circular flow. As a businessman, you must have a customer. And it brings me the reminder of the economics. How important economics is for you as a businessman, as a young entrepreneur?
How important economics is? You're talking about with regards to the worth of the dollar?
Economics on the whole, it doesn't mean of the worth of the dollar. I mean, worth of the dollar is important, but economics is so dynamic as in our everyday life. Anything we put ourselves into is economics.
I'll break it down a little bit to you.
Yes.
The success of a country is the success of your business. And the success of a country starts with leadership. And you, as well as a voter, you have a option to choose who you would like or what kind of leadership you would like to see.
Exactly.
Well, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. My point here is just for me. The way I see it, people will vote for what is necessary. The entire country, well, most of the country who does vote will vote for who is the better leader. So it doesn't matter to me.
All right, let's take a
They
voice
would
note.
vote for the better, whoever is better.
All right, let's take some voice notes. Is that okay, sir?
Okay, go
Sure.
ahead.
All right. Pick off your mic, eh? All right, so we play a voice note here.
Trying to understand what it is you're saying better. So you don't vote because no matter what go on, it does not affect your business. But yeah, I'd like to tell you that you're well misinformed and you don't understand what governance is. You understand? Because, all right, let's take for instance, yesterday the government would have opened a hospital. Right? So are you telling me that let's say you living in Arima, you get a new hospital, you don't really care about that, you just concerned about your business running, right? It have laws, government come out bring policies, laws to deal with crime and all of that. You not voting because crime does not affect you. The economy does not affect you, right? You have a business in it, and the economy plays a big part in whether your business will be successful or not. And you do not care which government is in power because no matter what, your business will strive. It don't make sense, buddy. If it is you tell me that you don't agree with both parties, that makes more sense to me than saying that you don't vote because don't care who is there, it does not affect you. That does not make any sense.
All right, so that was one young man who would have sent a voice note. Just don't be too worried. We taking the young people. We're taking the young people. Another young man. Okay, so I seen the pictures of who's sending the voice notes, and it's young people. And I think that most of that voice note. Yeah, he is young, right? And apart from that, the young people who sending the voice notes also, they basically hear what the last statement, one of the last statements he made. He said if you said that you didn't agree with any of the parties, he would have clearly understood your view. That's what he's saying. All right, let's hear what this year.
Not agreeing with any of the parties and not voting. I mean, if you don't agree with either party.
Talking in mic now, we hearing you.
Oh, okay. If you don't agree.
Put on the mic now.
Yeah, if you don't agree with either party, would you still not vote?
Yeah, because you don't think that any of them is
so
worthy
right,
of your vote.
and it's when you have two predominant parties, nobody just really vote for the others, you know. But it's when you have two predominant
That's true.
parties.
COP got a lot of votes.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, it don't really matter. You see, you're timing off.
Let me hear this voice. Let me hear this voice. All right. You need to listen to another voice.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google. Firstly, what I would say that critical analysis of international politics is important for a young person at this point in time. When we look at the United States, for example, it's a typical example in a Trini household to realize that the electoral system in America has many challenges. We must now return to Trinidad and examine that, because there lies the problem why youths do not vote, because they believe that the system is broken and cannot be fixed. We have come a long way, but we have an even longer way to go. So I think for young people, we must realize that in life, everything will not be perfect and there will be challenges, but to vote is helping that challenge and pushing that challenge to a change. And that is what must be taught when we are going to stain our index finger. It's not a stain that will not benefit you in the long run, but it's a stain to change the system so your children's children can live a better life.
All right, so thank you very much. Someone is saying Cambridge Analytica. What the person said there? You want to read this to me?
Cambridge Analytica.
Just now.
A little education.
Go ahead.
Cambridge Analytica couple with a little education. Agent prosecutors are doing a great disservice to thinking of our youth.
You agree with that? No, I think you agree with that? With the statement? No comment. No comment. So, yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So we have people listening. We have people sharing.
Ask me some questions.
Ask you some questions, but people asking questions.
All right, give me one.
All right. Look at question here. Read that question. Take out the mic and read that question here for me. Mm-hmm.
The
last one.
He thinks he has all the answers. I can tell you, I sent my daughter to a private school. My husband did not have a government job at the time, but I still vote.
Okay. That was a question?
How does that make you feel? When you hear that statement, what do you think about it?
Yeah, that's what the person sent the statement to hear what you think, because the person said that, hear what? I send my daughter to, we basically do everything for ourselves.
Okay.
We don't basically.
Yes, because she have a reason too.
No. What the person basically is saying here, what? You are saying that the government don't do anything for me.
Mm-hmm.
I do everything for myself. I'm my own business, and I do everything for myself. The person is saying, I do everything for myself too, where her child education is concerned, and her husband don't have a government job. But she or he still sees the need to vote, because at the end of the day, they think that whoever is in office should be able to manage the affairs of the country in such a way that she can do what she just said that he or she did.
Okay.
Also, even though her husband
You
is
see
a
Mike.
businessman,
You see Mike.
even though her husband is a businessman and her daughter attends private school, they still live within the country. So even though they are independent, whether job or school, they still live within this country.
Okay.
And they still want to dictate how things, because one day her daughter might be going private school and the next day she might be going public school. You never know what could happen in 5 years. 5 years is within a voting period.
Pastor Google, one thing. He said he registered his business and stuff. You know how many young persons across the international globe don't have that opportunity?
Okay.
Do you know how many young persons who don't have the opportunity to where he is right now? And I think, well, we're not bashing anybody here or anything like that, but it's about appreciating policies that was in place and supporting government that is doing for me. And you may not see it directly, because many persons have that perspective, you know, that's that selfish perspective, as in they don't give me nothing. They expect the government to put a $500 on their hand, and they like that, they will support that. But it's all about the societal perspective, and I understand you're not looking at the societal perspective right now. You're looking at it in a perspective of personal perspective.
Because I'm really just representing myself here. This is not a demographic I speak for or anything like that. I am not speaking for young people who don't vote. I am speaking for myself.
That's why we have you sitting here.
Okay.
Because you want to hear why
that
you
was
don't.
just in response to what he was saying.
Right? That's why we wanted to hear your perspective. So, but basically, what people are saying.
To respond to the lady who her husband and her child and whatnot, she sees it necessary, right? I don't. I personally don't.
Because the policy doesn't matter for you.
As I said earlier, the two predominant parties.
Look, she's saying it there. Right? She says that he has to travel on the road. He has to drink. We have water. We have electricity. And those are things that the government have to provide for
yes.
you.
Now check this, right? Throughout time, we have had two predominant parties. Yes, we had NAR or...
Right, that's COP, and we have other parties.
But we had two predominant parties throughout the entire history of Trinidad's independence and having a government. And neither of the two brought policies in such a way where life went to the extreme as what you're talking about, as in we don't have the opportunities that we have now and these kind of things. That never happened. The water never stopped, lights never stopped, public transport never stop these kind of things. So that is why I still don't find it necessary.
We're going for a break. We're going for a break and come back. When you come back from the break, we'll answer that question.
Talk your talk, but we know talk. Come talk with us. The Street 919 FM. This Saturday on Iwer Stage.
Yo, what up, friends? It's your boy Stargram here, and you see this coming Saturday, the 15th of June. It's all about yours truly, Ahmed Sagram, heading down to Iwer Stage. Yes, Iwer Stage for the first time ever Chutney Clash. You heard it, the first time ever Chutney Clash. Iwer Stage, that's this coming Saturday, the 15th of June. I'm going to be singing against my sister in the business, Kavita Rampis, will be Chutney Empress. So we're going to be live from 8 p.m. on Facebook, Street 919 FM and 101.7 Facebook page. You all keep it locked. Don't you miss it. This coming Saturday from 8 p.m. Yours truly, Instagram, Kavita Rampis team. See you.
Hey guys, this is Iwer Tv, your Chutney Empress, and on Saturday, June 13th, I am coming to Iwer Stage on 919. We're having something called a Chutney Clash. And guess who I'm up against? Ahmed Sagram. That's my boy, you know. But you see, Saturday is no mercy. We starting at 8, so don't be late. It's 2 Chutney Soca finalists ripping it up on one stage. The vibe's real nice. Don't miss it, you know.
Streaming live on Instagram at Iwer George, Facebook Neil Iwer George, and YouTube Iwer TV. It's Iwer Stage.
Get interactive with the Street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our show.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
Better vision for your physical eyes, and through the eyes of faith, let healing arise in your mind, body, and spirit. At Natural Heal Ministries, we teach kingdom principles for living that brings the blessing of God to your mind, body, and soul.
NHM Professional Associates are located at number 10 Moody Stewart Street, Monrepos, San Fernando. For more info, contact Dr. Desmond Phillip at NHM on 349-3494.
NHM Professional Associates can be heard live on the Street 919 FM every Saturday from 9:05 to 9:55 a.m.
Check the supermarket and buy a prepaid kit to get help. Simply install yourself. Time for activation. WhatsApp with no hesitation. Get 15 days free and HBO for 15. Turn on Direct TV. ECS. Get your prepaid TV. ECS 4 to 3. Turn on Direct TV. ECS. Get your prepaid TV. It's ECS 1, 2, 3.
ECS 1, 2, 3 to get Direct TV prepaid. Buy your kit in store. WhatsApp 390-3288. Visit directtvcaribbean.com to activate. Turn on No Drama TV with Direct TV.
Turn on Direct TV.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers